and this is just a basic vlog. It's a little bit windy out here, so you might not be able to hear me that good. I don't know yet. We're gonna find out. I know you can't see me that good because I can't see me that good. I have so far caught one fish. It was about the length of my hand. It was very underwhelming. Not much of a fighter either. For the discerning viewer in the future, we're out here at the bridge between, it's the bridge into Matlacha, Florida, and great big bridge. Island got hit pretty good back during the hurricanes, but everybody's rebuilding and doing a pretty good job of it. And the place is what they say is Pine Island tough. Pine Island, Florida. Pine Island tough. So there you go. I'm out here running my big Pin Fierce 4 combo. It's a 8,000 size reel. It's a little bit big for this stuff. I'm doing cut squid for bait. I have pulled in one fish. I know the bait's good because I caught a little bitty fish. And we're just waiting. That's what we do, man. We're just sitting here waiting. So if anybody in the future is watching this, how y'all doing? Some really interesting things in the works for my channel coming up. So we'll see how all that goes. I'm just out here fishing away. I picked up a battery pack for my phone so that I can charge my phone when I'm out doing this kind of thing, which is pretty nice. It's really an emergency pack for hurricanes and stuff, but you got to get use out of things if you're going to pay for them, I suppose. It's just how it is. I don't know how good this is going to be, but we'll see. I do not rightly know how you see the chat on this thing, but I can see that there's really nobody watching yet, so I'm just going to chill out and hang out and let her ride, you know what I mean? We'll see how all this goes. Got our little sips going on here. We got some energy drink. I got my cooler and my bucket, and just out here chilling out, watching the lines in the water. Caught a little bitty fish right when I got here. Right when I got a line in the water, caught a little tiny fish about the size of my hand. It was pretty funny. I expected a little bit more. What do we got here? Let me see if I can't read it. It's kind of little. Someone is behind you? Yes. There's lots of people behind me. Man, this place is perfect for that kind of thing. It's just perfect for a ghost story. You know, that's what I like about this bridge at night. Well, that's what I like about the bridge at night, is it's about perfect for a ghost story, you know. Out here fishing, there's some lights off in the distance, a little bit of wind. There's some cool guys running around here fishing too, a lot of young guys. It's nice to see young guys fishing instead of young guys making mischief. Man, I wish I could change the font on those words. Good Lord. Is he outside? Yes, I is outside. Is there a tornado? No, it's just kind of windy because I'm on a bridge. If you can hear me, I'm happy. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. It's windy. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm in Matlacha, Florida, fishing. That's what I'm doing. I can hear you. Sweet. That's what I like to see. Man, it is hard to read them little tiny words. I got my outside glasses on, and they don't have the bifocal in them, so it is difficult. What kind of fish? Man, I kind of just like a sea trout would be great. You can get juvenile grouper out here, or like full-on Goliath grouper have come out of the water off this bridge. Anything good. You know, there's some things I'm gonna have to throw back because they're not in season anymore, and there's some things that are like slot rules, so it's between 28 and 36 inches kind of fish. I thought that you were in line of storms. Oh, no storms tonight. So the tornado thing is a little bit north of me. That kind of stuff happens a little bit north of me. We're not going to have any storms here until it's hurricane time, and it's coming on quicker than I would like it to be honest. Oh, you're on the the Matlacha Bridge. It's ocean water yet, definitely. I do some bass fishing here too in the canals and some of the lakes around here. But tonight we're out on a bridge over kind of a harbor. Yeah, it's cool. It's really neat. You have access to a lot of stuff down here. There's a lot of different outdoor stuff you can do down here in Southwest Florida. Access to ocean fishing and good freshwater fishing. There's peacock bass and largemouth bass and a lot of bream, and it's nice. But tonight we're trying to get something bigger, and we didn't. We caught a little bitty thing, about the size of the palm of my hand. So I got this big Pin Fierce 4 combo, and and like a size 3 hook. I mean the hook's pretty big, and pulled in a little tiny fish. It was hilarious. Hang on one second. That is a lot of words in a very small font. Tennessee. Weather in Tennessee. There was, there's a fellow. Yeah, that's true. The weather in Tennessee has been bad. There's been a lot of tornadoes up there. Shoot. I live near someone. I wish that I could see better out of these ones. I don't have my bifocals on. I have to get them. It was really scary. Shoot, I saw a fella. They were having a concert. It was an outside country music concert, and the fella had a tornado come right through there. It was just the craziest thing I've ever seen. He was on video when he did it. He was live. I have to go to bed. Good night. Good night. You have a great night. Thank you for watching. You have a great night. I'm just going to hang out here. We're just all going to hang out together. You have an awesome night. Thank you for watching my video, and hope you check out some of my other ones too. Let's check this thing. That is going to have a lot of grass right around the sinker. That is what is going to happen. Hello, how you doing? Hey, buddy. How's it going? How's things up there? I wish I had Bubbles money, dude. I bet he's got it. Yeah, someday I'm going to sue that guy for licensing, copyright issues. Oh boy, good. How you doing? I'm great, man. I'm real good out here fishing, dude. It's way better fishing than not fishing. That's my philosophy currently. It's just what I enjoy down here. Taking the kids fishing a bunch, trying to get my wife into it, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I think she'll come with me. I don't know if I can get her to. It's kind of like when you do the ocean fishing thing, you wind up sitting for a lot of hours that aren't doing anything. Freshwater's a little bit more exciting, so that might work out better. Otherwise, everything's going great down here. It's pretty nice. Like I was saying earlier, I think that this bridge it's like the perfect place for a ghost story, you know. It's super quiet most of the night except for the trucks behind you on the bridge. And then there's just enough light to be spooky-ooky. And the way that the light from the towns look in the distance is kind of cool against the skies. It's about a perfect place for something spooky to happen. But it hasn't. Man, I hope that little bitty fish wasn't all I'm going to catch tonight. I really do. I got caught that little, it was a little tiny, I mean, just the smallest fish. What I should have done was use that little guy for bait, maybe. But I'm on a no double jeopardy clause with these fish. You know, I put them back if they're too little. Can't use them for bait. That just feels wrong. You done got caught once by me, and then you're gonna go get caught by a bigger fish too. It just ain't right. No double jeopardy. This is the United States, dang it. It's weird. Like if you guys go over there, any my friends on the West Coast, you know how the ocean has that crazy clean smell on the Pacific? It's just really clean smelling there, and it's different down here. It's really warm, and the water's like bath water warm, and you get the smell off of the swamp, and a lot of the places that you go that are more woodsy, they'll have kind of a mix of like piney woods and palm trees and kudzu, and then you get this real dense, thick layer of rotting vegetation on the ground, like dense, like 12 inches deep, where if you crack through the surface of it, your feet will sink in it, and it's gross, right? It smells really bad, and it's just crazy. The stuff that lives in it, like there's just a lot of life. Shoot, just the other day I saw like a 4-foot long monitor lizard. It was crazy. In town, like in the city next to my house, there was a big monitor lizard running, like off that movie, like off The Rescuers Down Under or something, right? The big lizards that guy had. And that's what it looked like, man. It's just a giant lizard running down the road on wobbly legs, you know, kind of spread out. It took me a minute to figure out what I was looking at. It was really wild. Never seen anything like it. It was crazy. And it was in town, so it was just like, it was like my brain wouldn't comprehend what I was looking at. You know what I mean? This giant lizard. That was crazy. Man, I hope that wasn't the only one. I really do. I might move over. Lots of folks fishing the other side of the bridge tonight. Most of the time, people are on this side. I saw that this side was open, so I took this side this time. Most of the time, the people are on this side. It's very strange. The cool thing down here is that everybody that lives on the edge of this water, they all have like their own boat docks and big boats, and then they'll have their boat docks like decorated with like LED lights and cool signage and things. I just really like looking at it. Especially at night, I'm sitting here. Oh, baby. Oh. Was that you? Just tighten that drag up. What do we got? I heard that. Anything on there? Nope. Nope. I think we might have missed that one a little bit. Maybe. No, there ain't nothing on there. We'll let him sit. So what I do is I loosen my drag up so that when something catches on there, it'll make that noise instead of taking my pole. So I can read that. It's nice to see you too. It really is. Glad to see you, and thanks for watching. Come checking it out. I got some cool stuff coming up on the channel and stuff too. Doing this thing to get my teeth fixed, and I'm going to do some videos about it. And then I've got a review on some outdoor stuff that's more like homeware goods. So like I bought this big kit. It's strange. It's all electric. Normally I wouldn't go all electric, but it was such a good deal. And it's a trimmer, a mower, and a leaf blower, and they were all in the same package deal And so I'm going to do a big review on that. I've been using them and taking some video and stuff of them and going to do a big review of it. So thank you for watching. Thanks for coming out. And hope everything's going awesome up there in Yakima for you. And you have an awesome night. Shoot. Is there something on there? I don't think there was. I thought there was. Just stripping line now. Hope he didn't take me into something where I can't get out of it. That would suck. Let's see. That's the difference in them hooks. So on my big pole, I'm running that circle hook, and this one I'm running a bait holder hook, and both of them I'm doing nylon wire leaders, which I'm pretty happy with the nylon wire. Yeah, he's gone. Hey, we're not all greasy neither. We don't got a bunch of stuff on there. That makes me happy. That never happens. I don't have a full-on salad on the end of my pole. Baby. Let's loosen that drag back up so he doesn't take my rod. There we go. We'll set that drag back tight if we catch on to something. Crazy stuff. I'm really enjoying this night. It's a good night. I don't know what time it is exactly, but it's pretty fun. Right on, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna do a series of videos about the third time that I've got this tooth in the front fixed. It's like there's a target on it. I kid you not. It's like there's a target on it. So I had it fixed right when it happened back in 2002, and then got it knocked back out in 2013. I had my neck in this collar that put a bunch of pressure on my teeth and popped out the crown. And then I got a denture for a while, and it broke. And then when it broke, I lost it. And now I'm gonna get it redone again, so that'll be cool. And I'm gonna do a series of videos on it. Yep. This is fun. I hope I hope people that watch this in the future are enjoying it too, because I'm having a good time. I hooked up my phone to a little lantern that has a magnet on the bottom of it, and strapped it all up on there. At one point, there was like 14 people watching this because they thought that I was up in tornado country. What kind of? I do the hurricane live streams. So sometimes I go out when we have a hurricane and I do little shorts of the hurricane and stuff. But I guess folks are looking for that tornado content tonight, and I hope that everybody out there in storm country is doing good. One of my favorite people to watch on YouTube, his name's Triple T. He got caught up in a tornado up there in Tennessee, and wound up chasing the dang thing in his truck. It was a pretty cool video. It was an interesting video. Can't complain about that. It was kind of cool. Something different. He has a nice truck. Well, for posterity's sake, I'll show you what I'm running on my poles here. So we're gonna tighten up the drag on this, reel it in. Now check it out here. So this here's a Pin Fierce 4 combo with an 8,000 size reel on it, and he's a big old honking deep sea fishing pole my wife got me for Christmas, and I like it a lot, so I bring it out here. It's hard to cast. It's got 80-pound test braid into a nylon wire leader, and the leader, I picked up a bunch of these for nothing, for next to nothing, on Amazon. So we got this. The way that I rigged it up, here is some salmon. So the way that I rigged them up was, let's see if we got our flashlight here, I can show you. So I did, here's the nylon wire leader, and I got 30 of these nylon wire leaders for $10 on Amazon, which is a great price. Usually I use the Eagle Claw ones, and they're like $5 for 5. And that comes with the swivel. And I did a Palomar knot on the swivel to my braid, and then above that I put a bead so that my sinker doesn't bounce on my knot and scuff my knot. So the bead between the two things keeps that, keeps that sinker up off your knot. So we got that big nylon wire leader, and that's in case something toothy gets a hold of it. And then sinker kind of bounces off of them with that little bead right there. And it's pretty good. I'm going to move you guys a little bit, and I'm going to cast this rod. Let's move it down here. Perfect. Compared to other rods because there's not a lot of whip at the end of it. It's a very heavy action rod. Not bad. He's up a little bit closer to this bridge. There we go. But I mean, there's big fish right there anyway. You know, there's fish all over that thing. We'll see what happens. And then I'm running, let's see, for bait. Picked up these. They come frozen, and they are, what brand are these bad boys this time? They're squid bits, cut squid, in the blue and yellow pack from Wally World from Walmart. Let's get, they're the Killer Bee bait cut squid, and the cool thing about it is that a piece of that cut squid, when you hook him, you hook through the skin on the side of the squid bit. You can take one of those strips of squid and cut it into 3 pieces to fish with, and it lasts a long time. Stinks to high heaven. Just reeks. Smelliest bait ever. Great catfish bait for the other side over by Peace River. Over at 4 Mile Cove. I caught a bunch of catfish over there using this. It's just smelly. It stinks. It's not good. We're going to do some reviews on some new stuff that we got. I got a big sinker kit, and I got a bunch of those nylon wire leaders, and I went and finally, I picked up a wacky rig tube so we could check out the wacky rig tube to run that bass rig. Caught a nice little largemouth bass last week running, it's a paddle tail swim bait on a jig. Just a little, I believe it was a bright green one. It was like a neon green swim bait. It was a pretty nice fish to catch just in the canal over by my house. So that's kind of nice. Gross. Man, that squid stinks to high heaven. It just stinks. It is a smelly bait. That's why it's so good for those catfish. Catfish will eat just about anything. And the smellier the better with those cats. So just, man, that squid stinks. It works though. It works pretty good. I've tried, I don't like the brined fish, the dead brined, like minnows and small fish and things from porgies and stuff from Walmart. I don't like those brined fish. Brining them makes them a little bit more tough, so they'll stay on your hook and things longer. but they just don't seem to catch fish. If you're gonna do minnows or something, do live ones. Do live. If you're gonna do like pinfish or whatever, just buy live. And then the king of everything down here in Florida is live shrimp. Everybody fish with live shrimp, and they nail a lot of good fish with live shrimp down here. The moon's getting high. Moon's getting high. I like this angle better because it's got a little bit more light in it. I don't know if anybody's the thing that shows you how many people's watching these things is the least accurate thing in the world. So this bridge is by a place called Bat House Park. Is at the end of the bridge, and that's where I like to park my rig, is Bat House Park. And I can see it pretty much from anywhere I'm fishing over here. It's a nice little area. It's got during the day, a lot of people fish around the park. Like it's a little bitty park, and they kind of sit around the edge of it on chairs and fish, which is cool. But there's nobody down there at night. There's bright lights down there. I don't know if people are just aversion to light or what they are. I have no idea. Maybe I should have switched out that for the bigger hook. Maybe I would have him if I had put the circle hook on there instead of the bait holder on that one line. I don't know. And we're gonna run this for a while longer before we stop. I forgot my earbuds, which just sucks. I like to listen to spooky stuff out here at night when I'm doing this, and I forgot my earbuds. So I guess we'll just stay live for a little bit longer because I forgot the earbuds, man. So I don't have any way to listen to my silly creepypasta stories, you know. So if I can't listen to my creepypasta, then there's no reason not to be live, I suppose. I enjoy doing this anyway. It's fun. But having the creepypasta to listen to does enhance the whole experience. I will say that. Right now I'm just waiting. Caught that one little tiny fish. It was tiny. It was the hook that's on my line was as big as the fish, honestly. That blew my mind. I think it might have been it was a little baby. It looked like a baby grouper. It was like the size of my hand. And like for a fish being that long, his mouth was like this wide. His mouth was like that. And I had a number 3 size hook on there, and he had the whole hook in his mouth. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. That little guy grabbed a hold and he got a hold of that little piece of squid I got on there and decided he wanted it. Crazy stuff, man. It was pretty funny. So that was tonight's fish. I'm hoping that's not tonight's only fish. We've had one bite that we missed. And we caught that one little looked like a baby grouper. I hope that's not the only one. But I mean, if it is, that's not terrible. It's just I hope it isn't. I hope it is not the only one. That would be unfortunate. Nothing for a little bit neither. That's not good. Usually I fish off the other side and everybody else is fishing over here, and tonight I'm fishing off this side and everybody else is on the other side. It's crazy. I saw a lot of guys leaving without anything, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything. You just got to be patient, especially when you're out here. I guess they were really nailing them like about a month ago. About a month ago, they were really catching a lot of fish right here, and I've actually caught some pretty good fish lately. Like I finally broke the curse, It seemed like I couldn't catch a fish for 3 or 4 months. I literally believe it's because the water got cold, and the fish down here are so used to warm water that fish down here are so used to warm water that cold water made the bite really sluggish, maybe. And so when everything started to warm back up and the water got above 65 degrees, 70 degrees, I caught some hardhead catfish over at 4 Mile Cove. And then just recently, last Tuesday, I caught a largemouth bass. What do we got? Hello. How you doing? Oof, I gotta get my bifocals. Hey, buddy. How are you? I miss you as well. Tired? Man, I made a mistake not wearing my bifocals to do this live. I'm wearing these outside glasses, and they're built to see far, pretty good, but they're horrible for up close for me. And like, man, after like last year, the year before, my up close vision got real bad. So I'm tired. Well, I hope everything's going okay. I'm definitely not sleepy. That's why I'm out here fishing. I couldn't sleep right now. If you paid me $1 million and told me that you could only keep it if I went to sleep, it just doesn't work anymore. My circadian rhythm is gone. I'll show you guys something cool. Check this out. This is where we're at. Okay, so we got the big lights down there. That's the middle of the bridge right there. And then down here behind us, that bunch of lights right down there, that's Bat House Park. That's where I park, is at Bat House Park. Well, props to you, dude. Fishing, if I could, dude. Hop in the car, brother. It's like 9 hours or something, but I got 2 poles right here. And that's Bat House Park. That's where I park. It's a tiny park, and honestly, I don't know why they call it Bat House Park. I don't understand the name at all. It don't make no sense. I don't know what they're doing with that. But like the place is, man, it would be so cool if something spooky happened. Like, this is the place for a scary story, man. It's just perfect for it. Like, it's ripe for something spooky. I like to stay here super late in the morning, because everybody leaves about 3, and then it's just me out here listening to the wind and watching a fishing pole. I caught this little tiny fish. It was about this big. It was about the size of my hand, and they're jumping. It's crazy. How am I not catching anything? Wow. Are you moving? No, you're not tight. Nope. I'm moving it. It's so funny though, that little tiny fish, man, on a number 3 hook, on a giant number 3 hook, and the fish was a little bitty thing. It was so funny pulling that thing out of the water. I felt the bite on there, and I was like, it's gotta be a fish, I guess. It's wiggling like a fish. I thought it was gonna be a stingray, but it wasn't a stingray. It was just this tiny, looked like a little bitty baby groupers would have looked like, honestly. Out there in the middle of the water, there's this one green light, and I'm wondering if it's a boat. It ain't bobbing in the water like a boat would, though. It's just in a really weird spot. It's in a strange spot. A lot of people park up here. They have a boat dock right here, and all the houses along this side have boat docks. A lot of charter boats. I don't know if you guys saw that thing with that guy in the charter boat. That was here, man. That guy's from here. He's from Punta Gorda. It's just north of me, and Go look up charter boat fishing captain, like angry or something. He boarded this kid's boat, like he crossed over from his boat into the other guy's boat, like threatening him and stuff. And he got arrested for like burglary or piracy or something. It's crazy. And he's like having a hissy fit. And he's kind of like, I'm the best charter captain in the world, and just like, you know, getting super aggro. And and the other guy in the other boat's just like, bro, no, bro, I'm not trying to, you know, bro, sorry. And then the guy goes back to his own boat, but the kid has the whole thing on video, and so he posts the video on YouTube, and he's got like 10 million views or something. And then the internet gets unhappy with that charter boat captain, and just like basically like review bombed his business and war dialed his phone and all kinds of crazy things. He's got like a million memes about him. And then finally, like a day later, the police went and arrested the guy. Like he went to jail. I hope they could, I don't know if they bailed him out or what, but it's crazy how like 2 minutes just like destroyed that guy's whole life. Like just 2 minutes of being angry just wrecked everything for him. It's sad. Gotta keep your head on a swivel in these streets, man. Big truck. Gasoline truck. So this is the only bridge into and out of Matlacha and Pine Island right now. And driving down this road, you can see where like the a lot of businesses got wrecked during the hurricanes and stuff, and then they got a double whammy when Helene came through and they all got flooded last year. So there's a lot of people still in the middle of like that insurance fight and trying to rebuild and stuff like that. So what I've been trying to do to like show support is when I come out here, I go locally. Like the bait shop costs a little bit more, not gonna lie, but I like to go there. What does that say? Oh yeah, man. It's the only bridge in and out of the two places of Matlacha and Pine Island. So um, it's more busy tonight than it was the last time I came out here, to be honest. And when it gets really busy, is about 5:30 in the morning. Everybody leaves here. They all leave to go to work and all. And so the cars line up. So I try to get out of here before then because there's only one way out. And then there's a stoplight down at the end before you go onto the main road. And so you get stuck at the stoplight for 40 minutes, just waiting for a line of cars. There used to be more than one bridge here, I think, but back when Ian went through, it messed everything up. Like it just ruined the bridges and stuff, and they had to change the speed limits and rebuild a lot of it. And they're still doing a lot of construction work here. So if you come during the middle of the day, you get stuck with flaggers and things. Doing that rebuild. Nothing. If these guys leave, I'm gonna move to the other side of the bridge. They're staying weirdly in the shallow part. I don't like. There's like some oh, what are they called? Not clams, barnacles. I don't know. Oysters. There's these oyster bars like in the shallows right here by the ends of the bridge, and that stuff will cut your line up, and that's no good. You can catch fish over there sometimes, but it really beats up your gear. You get caught in those bars and cut your line. It's no good. There's rocks over there that'll catch up your sinker too, and you're just jammed up in there and you're stuck. It's no fun. It's funny, I'm gonna be out here all night long. I'm gonna catch that one little stinking fish. That is the way this is gonna go tonight. That is so funny. Like within the first 5 minutes of throwing a line in the water, there's one fish. And that was him. That was all we're getting tonight. And I threw him back because he was a little bitty feller. bridge though. It's crazy, even on something like this where the speeding fine would be doubled. You'd think that people would slow down, but they still do 20 over. It's people here are insane behind the wheel. It makes me crazy. Everybody does 20, 25 over, and then even in a construction zone, like you get a really big fine for doing that in a construction zone. They don't care. They just race on through there doing 50 and a 30. It's crazy. Dude. Nothing, dude. Crazy stuff. Let's get some drinks. What I want to do is get a kayak eventually. I'm going to get a kayak and do some kayak fishing videos. That'd be kind of cool. There's a lot of crazy canals here where people don't go anymore, some of these canals. So when they first built Cape Coral, there's 250 miles of better than it is better than catching nothing. You ain't wrong, dude. When they first built Cape Coral, they built 250 miles of canals, and they were selling retired people waterfront property, quote unquote waterfront property, in Southwest Florida. And there was a contract with the city that they were supposed to dredge them. Like every couple years or so, they were supposed to dredge these canals, and some of them they just don't. And so the people that came along and moved into Cape Coral after that first wave either passed away or moved on or whatever. A lot of them don't even use the canals behind their houses. They don't use their docks, nothing. So some of the places, the whole canal is like overgrown with lily pads and all kinds of things. Those canals have great fishing in them. There's big fish in those canals. But the problem is that you got to try to fight through those weeds. Then you get hung up in that stuff a lot, fishing those canals. But you can sit there from the side of the canal and like see big bass underneath those lily pads and stuff, man. It's crazy. Big fish. It's wild. I'm gonna run this for 18 more minutes. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a 1 hour live stream, and then we're gonna stop for a while, I think. And just chill out, hang out. Must be nice to have one of these places with the big docks on it. They got these great big, like, some of them have big sailboats and some of them have yachts and things. It's pretty cool. You go down to, if you go to Punta Gorda, there's a bar there called Hurricane Charlie's, and like the food's not great there because it's just like a place to drink, right? They have food too, I guess, but that's not really the point. But it's down by the water, and there's a bunch of docks, like a marina there, and the boats are so nice down there. It is crazy. There's like $1 million yachts down there on this marina. It's really cool. And there's some people just stay in their boat down there year round. That really sounds more like he got hung up. He's way up there in a weird spot. So if you're up there by those, by that building over there in the middle of the bridge, there's all these pylons right there, and the fish will take you around those pylons, and like you can't get around them with your pole to fight the fish. So like if you're on the right side of the pylon, the big column, and they go around the column, and I think they know. They go around that column, and then you can't, it's not like you can take your pole around the columns are too big. So you're fighting them back, and you're fighting against that structure instead of just the fish, right? It's just a tough spot. I know this from experience because I lost a whole rig doing it. When it went around the pylon, I was like, oh, well, this is all going to be terrible from here on out. I think the green light's moving. It's gotta be a boat. It's gotta be. Shoot. Oh, they're reeling. I might reel in and check this bait, but I know it's gonna be on there. I've tried a couple of different, like, I tried some artificials, uh, fish bites, which are these strange artificial bait strips and stuff. I've tried a bunch of that stuff and um not super impressed. But also, I was fishing wintertime water with it, so it was cold water. Fish were really sluggish. I'm gonna try them again, but wasn't really impressed with any of the artificial bait. The artificial bait keeps better. You don't have to keep it in your freezer and stuff. And that squid stinks so much that I like triple wrap it in plastic before I put it in the freezer, because I don't want to offend anybody by having it in there in the deep freeze. There's all kinds of folks out here tonight. It's very strange. Better than them going off. There's a bunch of kids out here. It's better than them doing anything. I wonder if they got school tomorrow or not. It's weird. They all look high school age. I want to go do a bunch of those haunted tours this year. Punta Gorda up north, a little bit of me, like 30 minutes north of me. Little sports tour. Like 30 minutes, 35 minutes north of me, there's a city called Punta Gorda that's supposed to be the most haunted city in Southwest Florida, and they do these like ghost tours and stuff. I want to go see that at some point. I want to go up also in Arcadia, Florida. There's an abandoned insane asylum. I kind of like to go look at that. From my understanding, there's a pretty decent amount of security there, but I wonder if I could like write a letter and get permission from somebody, because they do. I've seen like TV shows going there, and so I wonder if I couldn't like get permission and go do like a live stream from the haunted insane asylum. I think that would be kind of fun. I think that'd be exciting and different. Arcadia is crazy. I like that town. A lot of people put it on like the top 10 worst places to live in Florida. They're nuts. Arcadia is awesome. It looks like my hometown used to look like in Washington. There's a livestock sales yard in Arcadia, and there's all kinds of open land and cattle and I just really liked Arcadia. Arcadia felt more like home than the coast. The positives about the coast, though, is that there's a lot of stuff to do on the coast. There's all kinds of like restaurants, and there's just more to it. There's more on the coast, more people on the coast. It's a blessing and a curse. It means you have a lot more stuff to do, but the traffic is awful. What do you do? We're going to do 12 more minutes. And we're going to turn this thing off for a while and charge it up, I think. I'm just chilling like a villain. I had a bunch of people in here at one point because they thought that I had like tornado coverage, and I do not have tornado coverage. I wonder if I put a bigger piece of bait on there, what would happen? I would just put a big old chunk on there. That's what I should have done with that little fish, was used it for bait. I messed up. I made a mistake. Should have used it for bait. I hear you. Ryan's belt. interesting position for that to be in the sky. Big Dipper. It looks bigger than it ought to. I know that those stars right there are Orion's belt, but something about it just looks a little bit different than it used to. Maybe it's because I'm here in the northern part of the hemisphere. Could be that. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to turn off this live stream and then I'm going to catch 20 fish. That's exactly what is going to happen. In fact, I might have just talked myself into it. Let's do one more look around before we turn this thing off. You can see the ripples in the water. I like the way that looks. The water just looks black with ripples on it. I don't know why I never catch fish here. It's strange. Caught one little bitty fish. I see lots of big fish coming out of here online. It's wild. It's crazy how busy the bridge is tonight. Like, it's crazy busy. I'm super surprised by that. Like, last time I was here, it wasn't like that at all. It's like Sunday. Like, what in the world is everybody doing going over this bridge right now? It's crazy. I think I'm going to kill this off. You guys have an awesome night. MC Country. This has been just a basic new vlog. And I'm out of here. You guys have a great night. I'm going to sit here and fish a while. If I catch anything good, I'll take a picture. You have a good night. Bye-bye.